Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. And this video is to bring you a closer look at the C.R. Lawrence. This is their part number Z78172C. This is a roll of 100-foot zipper style replacement pile weather stripping. When you buy one, this is what it's going to look like. It's a roll of 100 feet. And it's most likely true that, and we'll discover this, the absolute answer to this in a moment, but this is probably the minimum quantity that you can order in this style. You might say, I need 14 feet. Well, you'll have plenty left over, I guess, because it's not sold in shorter lengths is the answer. Now, the Z78172C is a pile weather stripping. It's a zipper pile, which we'll talk about in a moment. It does also mean, however, that it is specific in its dimensional width and height. Let's go over that now. Though there are two things you have to know when it comes to pile, really. What is the width of the backer and what's the projection of the pile? The width of the backer, according to C.R. Lawrence on this, is 0.187, which is 3/16 of an inch. And I'm going to test that with my caliper. We're just trying to do a reality check, really. And the caliper does certainly bear that out, 0.191. Okay, so that's correct. The projection is 1/4 inch, 0.250, and we're going to take a look at that right now. And I would say absolutely yes, that's correct. 0.250 would be completely correct. I have no way to absolutely measure this because it's flimsy, not flimsy, it's thin plastic on pile. So 0.187 wide, 0.250 projection, okay? What does a zipper mean? Well, if you use your imagination, you can see why they call it that. What's the purpose of the zipper? Pile can be slid in from the top of an extrusion and pulled all the way down or to the side. A zipper pile is intentionally notched like a zipper, so to speak, so that you can just push it down into the raceway of what you're installing it into. The zipper concept makes it easier to get it installed. There's a lot of data down below this video. Zipper pile weather stripping. The backing and the height we've talked about replaces old or worn out pile weather stripping in doors and windows. The new zipper tooth design allows pile to easily snap in from above the extrusion slot. Pushing it straight down into it is what we're trying to say. High density pile with double center fin. The density of the pile, it does give you the impression that it's dense. Double fin, I spread those two pieces of plastic that are there, and my forgive me, my impression of the double fin clear plastic type double fin gives greater life out of the pile rather than the soft pile fatiguing and flattening over. That plastic material continues to force it to stand proud. Obviously increases the ability to seal against the other door generally, or whatever you're installing this into. So that's the purpose of that double fin. Minimum order 1 roll at 100 foot. The rest of the data down below is not that important. There is a link below this video. Actually, stand by. The double center fin provides a true weather seal type product compared to other piles without a fin. So, as I had said earlier, increases effectiveness. Suited for vibration reduction and pest control only. That would make sense when you have a solid barrier to something quite tiny from intruding into your gap between door and frame or door and door, whatever it is. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure that will allow you to review in the lower left-hand section of that product brochure this part number. Forgive me, that table has a column of the 100-foot lengths, the minimum length required, permissible to be purchased. The next column is the backing width, then the pile height is the next column over. Once you look at the width and the height, determine the proper combination, go to the left if you want the minimum roll, or you can look to the right column to get a new part number for a bulk roll length. Always available in 100 foot, but in all instances it's also available in a longer length. Sometimes it's just 300 feet, and other times it's significantly longer than that. Also in that product brochure, they give you some images of what is being intended with easy installation in the zipper pile, where you can push it down into the opening. Shown here with a window. And this pile weather stripping is very commonly used in windows and doors as well. And we sell it frequently and all the time for a variety of applications. In conclusion, you're looking to match the width of the backer, the height of the projection, and then at that point, once you are really close or spot on with that, you should have no trouble whatsoever moving forward with a proper replacement of your pile weather stripping. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull off several important links. First of all, the top level category catalogs as associated with many of the C.R. Laurence products that they sell. This would come under the door and weather stripping catalog, but you can see from those catalogs there's a lot of other items that they get into, such as architectural metals, shower door hardware, architectural hardware like exit devices and door closers and pivots, and the list goes on and on. They can do aluminum storefront material, aluminum frames, on and on. There's a link also to the manufacturer's website, and then finally on that page begins all of the C.R. Laurence products that we sell. If you have any questions on the C.R. Laurence Z78172C, roll of 100-foot zipper pile weather stripping, or any other C.R. Laurence product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.